There it is, near full moon, and it's down near the horizon. And them two lights right near it, just about outside the moon. And but that moon's 250,000 miles away, and them lights ain't 1/4 mile away. In fact, they're only about 300 yards away. And they're setting up over the dam, over the lake. And you can see their reflection of the moon and those lights in the water. You can barely see the moon reflection. There it is. And just think, right now, there's a satellite orbiting the moon, and supposedly going to land today. And this will be, I don't know how many, be landed on the moon. Looks like it done found out everything we want to know about the moon by now. U.S. has walked all over the moon. The only nation so far that's done it. But there is a growing list of countries that have landed on the moon. Japan was the latest one, but I think their satellite went crazy and they didn't get too much information. I think they got another one going to be going up for long. But I think Saturday is a full moon. But right now, it looks full. It's big and round. Slightly egg-shaped, I guess. Perhaps. But it's still full of mystery. Full moon mystery over Tampa Bay, Central Florida. And there you see it's starting to go down behind the trees. How sweet it is. Yeah, the moon is a big and bright, and the Milky Way tonight. Hello. All the time's wasting, your kisses I ain't been tasting. Oh, I've away from you. Oh, yeah, got 'em right on giving and loving to do. Oh, Elvis Presley tune. Elvis knew where it was. Big bright moon tonight. And as you can see, them brown spots on the moon, they never change. So, some people may not know this, because you always see them same spots on the moon. You think the moon doesn't turn like the earth, but it does. But in relation to the way the earth turns and the moon turns, the moon revolves real slow, and somehow it's synchronized with the earth to where we always see one side of the moon. So If you want to see the other side of the moon, you got to go over to the other side in a satellite, in a rocket ship. And up there you don't hear no traffic like you do here on this, on Earth. Like these early morning commuters here, going to work, whatnot, coming home. It's a 24-hour society. It just gets a little slower on weekends, but that's the way it is. And that is a great thing about the moon, revolving just enough so this same face is always on the moon. And right now, the moon is going down. Here it is early in the morning, and you see those that dark spots you can see there. That's tree limbs. This thing is slowly going down behind the trees. And it will soon, a couple more minutes, it will virtually disappear. As you can see, it's moving fast. Relatively fast, that is, for the moon. But see there, almost half of it's already covered up. And it's only been about a minute into it. So within another 3 minutes, them treetops will cover up the moon right here on this spot. But I can move on down the road a little ways and find another spot where it's still, where the tree's not as tall, and you can still see the full moon. But this is a full moon, and this is early on Saturday morning, but just before dawn, near Tampa, Florida. So, we'll say, good day, Tampa Bay, as the moon gently, inexorably moves on down the horizon, soon to disappear for the night. How sweet it is. So here we are, found another spot here above the trees. Here it is, all in splendor. And as you know, closer the moon gets to the horizon, the bigger it appears to be. It's due to the atmosphere, they say. But back and this, and some people may not know it, the moon is steadily getting further away from us. And I guess that's one reason, when I was a kid, it looked bigger to me, a lot bigger. I remember going here in Florida, it was so hot, and the houses wasn't insulated very good, and you just have to stay out on the back porch fighting mosquitoes till way after dark. Because it's so hot, you couldn't stand it inside the house, and the moon and the stars, I mean the stars were real light light up the night. Back then, there was very little pollution compared to what it is now. And you can see each other out there on the starlight even. And on clear nights. And I mean, the stars looked like they was right next to each other. There's so many of them. Man, it's something else. And they real bright, twinkling like crazy. And you just don't see it anymore unless you get way up on a mountaintop somewhere. And well, this is land that spaceship was supposed to be landing on the moon up there. It was the first one the U.S. put up there. Landed on the moon in 50 years. And it's a private company owns that. But I think SpaceX or NASA sent it to the moon, but the company is operating it. So it's going to be fun to see how this fleshes out in the coming days. I think it's supposed to land today. So watch the news and let me know. About the wild turkey down here near my house. And as you can see, there's toms here. Got the tails all fanned out. Look at that. That means this is mating season. Even here on about the end of February. So what happens is, by early April, you'll see some new chicks out here. Right now, looks like we already got some smaller ones here. Hard to tell from this distance. They might be just small females. Look at that, what a glorious sight to behold. Florida. Wild turkeys. How sweet it is on this day of the full moon.